Hello, so here is the last war of the season 37. I'm taking Kitty Pryde, Tigra and Red Guardian on path 7. It's a tier 4 map, and so I have this first fight against Human Torch on conflictor and power efficiency. So some wars ago I died to Torch on kinetic transfer, and I was using Kitty Pryde. So there I'm a bit nervous, you know, because of the remaining scars, I would say, from that fight. So I went with an invulnerability boost, because it might be more a psychological thing than anything else. But also when my mind is not there, you know, I prefer to have insurance, you know. And actually there, that's the reason why it was good to use it, because I messed up that last dex, you know, on this SP2. And apart from that, the fight went okay. So after that we have a Hyperion on energize. And it's the first time I'm taking one with Tigra. So I was pretty excited, you know, because I love Tigra. And there is this nice thing that his SP1, the beam, counts as like a projectile attack. So you can make it miss. So here I'm baiting SP2. Finish with a heavy. You know? There I'm making it miss, which is good because I can immediately go with an SP2. Pretty quick fight. I love this champ. And then there is Magneto on hazard shift, conflictor. I'm using Kitty Pryde. I go with a regen boost and debuff detox tactic. Then I phase into his SP1 to make some damage. So I was a bit worried about the SP2 in this fight, you know, because with conflictor it's possible you get to SP2 and then you never know, you dash back and suddenly the SP2 triggers and you die, you know. That was a bit what I was afraid of. But the SP2 never came. I could have probably finished earlier with the SP3. It's just that I never know how much damage it does, you know. So I'm always like too conservative. But probably, I don't know, like maybe 15-20% would have been lost. And so then I have this this car, what's his name? Rintrah on spite. And so there at the beginning I suffered from my sweaty hands. So you will see I'm trying to bait his SP1 at the beginning at some point. But yeah, there I couldn't parry, but well, let's say it was my fault. So my strat was this, no? You know, bait SP1, he comes in, step back, punish with heavy, and but my sweaty hands were bothering me. So there I'm trying to bait, but like I cannot do appropriate movements, you know, with my phone. I don't know how to explain it. So I block a bit too much because I'm afraid of making a mistake, you know, because of the sweaty hands. Then I get cornered, and now I panic. So thanks to Red Guardian ability, I could tank one heavy, but just one, of course. And finally SP3. So the thought in my hand was there that I died, you know. SP3, I cannot survive from this. And then I was surprised, and I could send mine. And then I thought, okay, so let's clean my phone. So it was like, you know, taking out all the sweat from the screen at this right moment and trying to come back. So there I could have thrown like a heavy attack, but I was still like trying to come back to the fight, psychologically speaking, let's say. So there I come back to my initial plan, bait SP1, punish with a heavy. I push him away because I don't want to get cornered. SP1, step back, punish with heavy, and repeat, basically. Yeah, you see, I was trying to dex and I parried a lot instead of dexing. That's really annoying. This happens to me from time to time. SP2. I got parried, but then he was nice enough to throw an SP1. But with the speed 2, push him away. Long fight in the end. And then I'm trying to finish him, you know. But he threw his speed. So that's it. I was kind of scared, but it was a combination of bad luck and luck, you know. Bad luck because I couldn't control my screen at the beginning. I got parried at some point, but then I was lucky because he threw his SP1 and managed to survive. So I don't know how I survived, but there it is. And the last fight is Punisher 99 on kinetic transfer. It goes with Tigra. I already did this fight at the beginning of the season, so I'm happy like to do again the same strat. Want to push him into the corner. He's not throwing his SP1, so I'm like, okay, let's keep my senses. They're SP2, so I make it miss, and basically can punish with a hit special attack. And finally SP2 and the fight is over. So that's it for the end of the season. Thank you for watching. And see you later.